Brought to you by Penguin.
Genius Gut. Written and read by me, Dr. Emily Leeming. Preface. Hi, how are you? You're asked this often, the same familiar pattern of saying hello. I'm great, thanks. How about you? You say great or good, even on those days when you don't feel particularly great or good or fine. It's a reflex response, more than sharing how you truly feel. But really though, how are you? Like a jigsaw puzzle, your life is made up of many thousands of days. Imagine each day as a jigsaw piece coloured by your mood. Uplifting happy days in vibrant orange and jazzy yellow. Sad days in muted blue. Days when you're tired, low and running on empty in grisly grey. Now step back from your theoretical jigsaw puzzle and take a look. What colour makes up most of the pieces? Your happiness baseline is your default mood setting, where you find your mood settling after highs or lows. It's also closely related to your emotional balance too, how you handle life's bumps without losing control and veering off the road. Raising your baseline happiness and your emotional stability is the key to contentment in life, rather than chasing the extreme but less frequent highs of, say, relaxing on holiday or going to a once-in-a-lifetime event. 40% of why you feel happy or not is down to your genes. The rest is influenced by where you live, your life experiences, your relationships with friends and family, and now, based on the latest scientific research, what you eat too. This is where your gut-brain connection comes in. Your gut and your brain are intricately and powerfully connected. What you feel in your mind, like your mood and emotions, you can often feel in your gut too. We've been casually talking about it for far longer than you might think. You get butterflies in your stomach when you're nervous about giving a presentation at work. You feel punched in the gut if your partner breaks up with you out of nowhere. When you buy a lottery ticket, you get a gut feeling that this time you'll win, even if it's only a £5. Or you might listen to your gut instinct to trust someone you've only just met. The latest revolutionary science is now uncovering just how much this relationship between your gut and your brain goes the other way too, how your gut communicates with your brain, influencing your mood, happiness, and emotional stability. For example, when you're hungry, you get tired and angry. When you're on a sugar roller coaster, your emotions are all over the shop. When you don't eat well, you're irritable and sluggish. When you're stressed, you dive for the biscuits and chocolate. When you're running on coffee fumes all day, you feel anxious and wired. Sounds familiar? Your gut and your brain are constantly talking to each other. And it's your gut that's a chatty one. 90% of your gut-brain talk is your gut communicating to your brain. Your gut is more like your brain than you might realise. Like your brain, your gut produces molecules that shape your mood. Like your brain, your gut is a hub of neural activity, housing an extensive network of nerve cells called neurons, known as your enteric nervous system. And like your brain, your gut is a hormone command centre, releasing hormones that influence how your body works, like how full or hungry you feel. Not only that, your gut is also home to your gut microbiome, a newly uncovered vast and complex community of microorganisms that are fundamental to your health and well-being. Your gut microbiome is involved in every aspect of your health, including your brain, influencing your mood and how well you think. Feed your gut, feed your brain. Our medical system has separated the mind from the body, going all the way back to a philosopher in the 1600s called René Descartes. Descartes was also a mathematician and a scientist, and dedicated much of his life to studying medicine. He insisted that the mind and the body are so different that it's impossible that they work together, that the brain is unconnected and separate from the rest of the body, a concept that's been surprisingly persistent across the centuries. René Descartes once said, "The difficulty is not merely that mind and body are different. It is that they are different in such a way that their interaction is
Sample complete. Ready to continue?